Hi there, everyone. Today we are going to the art of simplicity. So applying the KISS principle, keep it super simple. We'll explore how to streamline your language, how you can avoid jargon, and how you can present information in a clear and digestible way. So think concise language, focused points, and uncluttered visuals. So first, you're going to start with a relatable scenario. Like, have you ever found yourself listening to someone speak and suddenly you're just lost in a maze of complex words, technical jargon, and convoluted sentences? It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. It's overwhelming, it's inefficient, and ultimately, you walk away more soaked than satisfied. So, in our quest to sound smart, we sometimes inadvertently create a barrier between our message and our audience. So, you want to introduce your topic and the significance of why you're talking about that topic. Example, today we are embracing a powerful philosophy that you can transform in your communication, the art of simplicity. Applying the KISS principle. Now, of course, those of you that are familiar with that acronym, you might also know it as keep it simple, stupid, which I don't like that phrase. So today we're going to reframe that. We're going to celebrate it by saying keep it super simple, because simplicity isn't about dumbing down your message. It's about elevating its clarity, its impact, and its reach. And so next, you want to state the goal for your session. So my aim today is to inspire you to strip away the unnecessary, to cut through the clutter, and to discover the profound power that lies in crystal clear language with focused points and with uncluttered visuals. We're going to make your message irresistible to understand. And then next, you want to briefly outline what you're going to cover. So today we're going to explore why simplicity is paramount, how to streamline your language, how to avoid jargon, and finally, how to apply this principle to your speech structure and your visual aids for maximum impact. So the profound why, the power of being super simple. Clarity breeds understanding. So why prioritize simplicity? Because clarity is the cornerstone of all effective communication. If your audience doesn't understand you, then nothing else matters. A simple message cuts through the noise, it reduces cognitive load, and it ensures that your audience grasps your points effortlessly. It's like turning on a bright light in a dimly lit room. Everything just becomes clear. And simplicity enhances retention. You want people to remember what you say, right? In a world drowning in information, what stands out? What sticks? The simple, memorable ideas. When your message is concise and it's easy to follow, your audience is far more likely to remember it, to recall it, and to act upon it. Complexity is forgettable, right? Simplicity is unforgettable. And building credibility and trust. Speaking simply often increases your credibility. It demonstrates confidence in your material and respect for your audience's time. When you can explain complex ideas in straightforward terms, it shows that you truly understand your subject. And rather than hiding behind that convoluted language, it builds trust. Impact and action. So ultimately, we speak to create impact, to persuade people, to inform people, and to inspire people. A simple message is an actionable message. When your audience clearly understands what you want them to know, believe, or to do, they're far more likely to engage and respond. Simplicity is the pathway to influence. So the next part is the art of the edit. Streamlining your language, avoiding jargon, and embracing concise language. So the first step to simple, super simple language is conciseness. Literally every word must earn its place. So eliminate those filler words like like, you know, basically, literally, like I just said. Sometimes these can dilute your message. So you want to use active voice. The team completed the project is much stronger and clearer than the project was completed by the team. And be direct. Get to the point. Avoid long wind-ups or overly elaborate sentences. Just think short, punchy sentences that deliver a clear idea. Example, instead of, in order to facilitate the optimization of resource allocation, you can simply say, to improve resource use. Makes it very simple and not using a lot of big words and jargon. So banish the jargon, the technical terms, or explaining them, making it so much longer just to fill time. Jargon is the enemy of understanding. It's language specific to a particular field or group, and it creates an immediate barrier for anyone outside that group. So make sure you know your audience. If you must use a technical term, ask yourself, does my audience already understand this? If not, then define it clearly and concisely. Use analogies and metaphors. Explain complex concepts by comparing them to something familiar. So like the fire hose analogy earlier. And then translate. Be a translator for your audience. Your job is to make the complex accessible for them, not to impress them with your vocabulary. So for example, instead of leverage synergistic paradigms, say work together effectively. It's very simple, and almost anybody is going to understand what you're saying and what you mean. The power of plain language. Plain language is about using common, everyday words rather than obscure or overly academic ones to just show someone how smart you are. But if they can't understand it, then what good is it? In short sentences, break down long sentences into shorter, more digestible units. And use common vocabulary. Opt for simple words when a simpler alternative exists. Avoid gobbledygook. Steer clear of bureaucratic or overly formal phrasing that obscures the meaning. And read it out loud. So, does it sound natural? Is it easy to follow? Because if you stumble, then your audience will too. Part 3 is visual simplicity. Focused points and uncluttered visuals. So focus on one idea at a time. Simplicity isn't just about words, it's about ideas. Each main point in your speech should convey one clear and distinct idea. Don't try to cram too much in a single sentence, single section. This makes it easier for your audience to process also and to remember. And then uncluttered visuals. Some people think that they need high quality, more visuals. Just remember, less is more. Your visual aids should aid your speech, but not replace it or overwhelm it. So minimal text. Avoid paragraphs on slides. Use keywords or short phrases or even bullet points. Your slides are prompts for you and highlights for them, not a complete teleprompter for you. And then have high quality images or graphics. Use impactful images, charts, graphs that might convey information quickly and clearly, but make sure it has a clean design, simple fonts, consistent colors, ample white space. Avoid a busy background or too many animations. And have one idea per slide generally. So don't try to cram multiple complex ideas into one single visual. Let each slide support a distinct point. So like I said, the less is more philosophy. This principle applies across the board. Less text, more impact. Fewer distractions, and more focus. Simplicity is not about being simplistic, it's about being strategic. It's about respecting your audience's attention and making it effortless for them to grab your valuable message. So then at your conclusion, you want to make sure that you recap the core message. So for example, today we've embraced the art of simplicity, understanding that keep it super simple is a powerful guiding principle for all effective communication. We've seen how streamlining language, avoiding jargon, focusing your points, and decluttering your visuals can transform your impact. And then reiterate the motivational aspect of it. So remember, your goal as a speaker is not to impress with complexity, but it's to connect with clarity. The most profound truths are often expressed in the simplest of terms. Embrace this art, and you'll unlock a new level of influence and understanding. And then give a final call to action or an inspirational thought. So for example, I challenge you to review your next speech through the lens of simplicity. Ask yourself, can I say this more clearly? Can I remove anything unnecessary? Is this digestible for my audience? By doing so, you'll not only become a more effective speaker, but a more powerful communicator in all areas of your life. So go forth and simplify. Let your message shine, unburdened by complexity, and watch as your words resonate, inspire, and create lasting change. So I hope this lesson helped you, and let me know your thoughts on it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.